Hi everyone, it's Megan. So for today's look, I've recorded a tutorial how to do this black smoky eye. So I just have concealer on my base, I haven't set it, and I'm starting off with some black eyeshadow. So I'm just packing this on using a small fluffy blending brush. I'm not worried about my edges or anything for the moment. I just want to pack on the colour to get a little bit of intensity. So you can see that I'm just packing this all over the lid. I'm not going too high yet because I want to leave a little bit of room for my other colours. So I'm just packing on that colour. So once you're happy enough with the placement of your black, you can start going with your next colour. So I've gone in now with a dark brown. So you want the colour to be dark enough that it's going to be able to blend out your black. So I'm just working this right up into the crease, just above the black. You can always go higher with the black later on, but you just want to get the placement of your colours first. So as you can see, I'm just blending away, working it right up into the crease, and then I'm going to go in with my next shade. So it's just a kind of medium brown, not too dark, not too light. It's kind of in between your dark brown and your light brown. And I'm just starting to blend this right up above my crease, just to get that smoky effect. So then for my last colour, I'm just going to work with my transition colour, which is like a beige kind of colour. You want it to be nice and light to blend out your edges and to smoke it right out. So when it comes to black smoky eyes, sometimes you can lose the intensity of some of the colours. So I've just gone back in with my darkest brown and my middle brown just to make sure that the colours aren't lost. Don't be afraid to go back and forth. Then I'm just getting a clean brush and just blending out my edges. So sometimes you can pop a little bit of concealer on too, just to blend the edges and to erase some of the colour that you don't want. So after the top of the eye is done, I'm just going in with a little bit of gel liner on my waterline. Just be careful when you're doing this part because your eyes can be quite sensitive, and if you're doing it on others, just to take your time. So now I'm just taking a really small packer brush with a little bit of black eyeshadow, and I'm just going to start to blend out my gel liner. So keeping it nice and tight to the waterline. So you want black to be close to the waterline and then work your colours down. So what goes up must come down. So I'm going in with my dark brown, medium brown, and then my light beige at the end. Then after I've packed on my colours, I always go back in with a fluffy blending brush just to blend out the edges to make sure they're nice and seamless. So for inner corner highlight, I went in with Temptation and Pink Me from the XL Carnival palette, and I just packed that on and blended it out with a fluffy brush. So I just went in with some foundation and I'm now packing it onto my skin, avoiding my under eye because I'm going to leave that for concealer. Then I went in with a little bit of concealer just to brighten up the under eye and to get a little bit of coverage. I blended right up under my eyeshadow because obviously I didn't want to go over what I just done. So if you are doing this, just to be careful. Then after blending out my concealer, I always go back in my foundation brush with no extra product and just pat over it so that there's no harsh edges and that they blend in nicely. Then I'm just taking 403 HD powder from Inglot to set my under eyes. Then I went in with 402 from Inglot again to set my whole face. So I wanted to go for more of a matte look today. So I did set all over the face. So I'm just patting the powder into my skin. I'm not using circular motions because I don't want to move the foundation that I've just spent so much time blending. So I'm just patting the powder on. Then I'm just going back in with my medium shade and I'm just blending out my edges of my under eye just to make sure they're nice and seamless. So for bronzer, I went in with Sunset from the Miss Glam Showstopper palette, and I'm just working this on my cheekbones first. So circular motions back towards the hairline, and obviously a little bit in the hairline too, so the line doesn't come out from nowhere. A little bit on the forehead then also, so just light circular motions just to bring a little bit of warmth and definition to the face. next I went in with some blush. This is the Bella Pierre Mineral Blush in the shade Desert Rose, and this is going to bring colour, natural colour back into my face. So I'm just applying this onto the apples of the cheeks. So next I went in with a blush topper. This is like a highlight for your blush, and I used Rosy from the Miss Glam palette, so I just focused this in the high points of the apples of my cheeks. Then I went in with my usual highlight on my cheekbones, and this is the 54 Soft Sparkler from Inglot. So after I'm done my skin, I always go back in with a little bit of bronzer just to make sure that everything is melted together. And I also go back in with my powder brush with no extra product, just to make sure that there's no harsh lines on my skin. I just went in then with a little bit of mascara, so just on my top and my bottom lashes to give them a little bit of definition, and also to help my natural lashes blend in with my false lashes. So the lashes I use today are the Emma ones from FXMA. So I did go in with a lip off camera, so I used 63 lip liner from Inglot and Simplicity lipstick from Fuchsia, and then I'm just going in with a Essence lip gloss on top. And that is the finished look. So thanks so much for watching. If you do recreate this look, make sure to tag us on Instagram at FX Makeup Academy and let us know in the comments what you would like to see next.